Picking up anchor Fakarava. Our windlass is missing lube oil. We don't have the right kind of oil on board. So the gears are kind of grinding. There's salt water in the box. Our windlass needs a whole service. And we plan on doing that when we get to Tahiti. Pass to South Pass in the Tuamotus atoll called Fakarava, and we almost had a horrible mishap. And we know people that have run aground here, but we were following the chart and the channel markers perfectly, and we were making lunch following the channel markers, and our iPad that shows the shallow bommies, if you're zoomed out a little, some of them disappear. So you have to know what level of zoom to have so they pop up. And I reached over, grabbed my drink, turned around, and we were right in front of a bommy that we were about to run up on, which could have destroyed the boat. And I was able to veer over, and it was a close call. I mean, maybe we wouldn't have hit it, maybe grazed it on the right side, so I didn't have to aggressively move. But we've been frozen since that moment, and now we're just glued to the chart, zooming in, constantly zooming in, making sure there's no hidden obstructions. And here's what I'll tell you about this pass with red and green markers for 25 miles. It doesn't mean anything, because we were in the channel between two markers, which in the States would have meant deep water. And there's a shallow coral head right in the middle of it. So this channel should be used as a guide, but you still have to have a satellite overlay zoomed in, or you would run around on that one. That was scary. You're probably wondering what's happening here.
This is like when people don't have water and you donate water.
That's
Ice
good.
is a commodity.
Ice is a commodity in a remote tropical island. Happy Together happens to always have a lot of ice because we have an ice maker.
Knock on some sort of wood.
Yeah, that's true. Well, this ice maker did break and we fixed it once.
A couple times.
Anyway, so we got invited to our friends' boats on Azurite, and the deal is they make us painkillers.
Or margaritas.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know where to start. And we bring them ice. It's a fair trade.
You usually are the one who does it.
Baby, look at you. When are you going to learn to get low?
I'm good at that. This dinghy doesn't need to get low.
I know, but you take a risk every time you jump.
It's really core.
Are you saying you are physically capable of such maneuvers? Any reason why you girls decided to make that throw from 30 feet? Like, normally we go up and hand them the line. She's like, no, let's just chuck it from 30 feet.
Going to a beach beach dinner thing at Liza's. This random person that lives on this island, and she makes dinner for cruisers. So we invited our new family.
Me, our new children?
Our new children.
Our old children are going to be so upset that we have new children.
Very upset. The drive today was amazing. So this was South Pass, and everybody says North Pass is more sharky, but we think South Pass is more sharky. We just Googled top dive sites in the world, and this is number 2. So, and it was amazing. Lots of coral, lots of sharks, lots of fish. Like really, it looked like an aquarium. Like we were in an aquarium. It was crazy.
And the density of those sardines and the sharks swimming around them.
Nuts. And the current was bad, but not actually current on the North Pass is worse, I think. Or maybe it was the time of day.
So you've
I
dove.
think these guys timed it to be slack.
So you have dove both passes, 2 dives each.
Yeah.
Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah, these are big old dives.
Nope.
Yes, we're clear.
No, I'm gonna crash.
It was fun.
on your old boat.
So we invited him over for a boat tour tomorrow if you guys want to come. 4:15, just more cocktails.
We said we have water and ice.
Bring your own shit.
Bring shit. And we have 2 bottles of vodka we haven't touched.
Yeah.
We've been in Fakarava 4 days. And now, after diving and beachcombing and that great dinner, we're going to head back over to the town because we have more supplies coming and some spare parts. So we're going to say goodbye to our friends on Azurite there. And Lenny is going to pick up the anchor, go through our regular process. We've got our, what do you call them then? Wife beaters? She calls them wife beaters. They're really called marriage savers. Don't know why she can't say that. She's like, what is it again? Wife beater? So we made it back to Rotoava, which is the other side of Fakarava. And there's a cruise ship here. And it's a 600 footer. So, you know, decent size. And I guess it fits in the pass there. And we pulled up and there was nobody at the fuel dock. And when I say fuel dock, this is a concrete wharf. And this is the gas station for the island. But it's also the diesel station. So, so anyway, we're able to fill up, and because we've been running the generator 10 hours a day, we've actually burned a lot of fuel over the last 3 weeks since we've been in the Tuamotus. And so I'm down to about 40% on each tank, but this is such a good dock, we figured let's go ahead and fill them up. Back in Fakarava town. North Pass. Rotoava. We had a good passage last night to get over here, and we got fuel, and we anchored, and everything just was great. And so now we're going to do a little exploring, but we have another delivery coming in today.
That should be our last before Tahiti. Like now I think we can make it.
Yeah, we finally...
And what I learned is I should have ordered more than person.
Yes,
delivery.
you should.
But I honestly thought I was going to find grocery stores, and there's just not. There's not what you need up here. So you have to hear that.
Yeah, so we've got some parts coming in. I got a water maker part. The water maker's working, but it's working at a lower level, and I need a new pump, and I'm going to install that today. And we made our final plans for the next atoll, and then we made our somewhat marina reservations in Tahiti. So we'll be heading to Tahiti in about 5 days.
Oh wait, and we have a surprise for everybody.
We do have a surprise
When
in
we get to
Tahiti.
Tahiti.
Yeah, we do have a surprise. Really exciting surprise.
Yeah.
The hint, and
Yes.
this is not a spoiler,
Yes, star.
but Mike, when he left the boat, after he got that awesome Marcation tattoo on his shoulder, he said, this trip changed my life, and boy did it.
It feels good. It was getting hot.
This looks great.
I'm gonna take a picture here.
Yeah, let's go do a snorkel. Fakarava North Pass. We've spent 8 nights in
a lot of nights.
Yeah, a lot of nights. 8 nights in Fakarava. That's a long time in one place for Lenny and I.
Yeah.
We did a bunch of diving and restaurants and hanging out with friends, snorkeling, dinghy cruising. Just really.
Got 2 rounds of supplies.
Oh yeah, we got 2 rounds of supplies. That was great. And we tried to fly the drone this morning, but because there's an airport right there, there's a drone restriction zone. A yacht pulled up this morning, and that's the first yacht we've seen since we left Panama. That's a 144 footer called X, actually called AIX. And I hope it's named after the AIX Rosé. Anyway, the town is cool. I showed you this before. And we're kind of excited to get on the move and get in the ocean and sail through the night and all that. Those yachts are awesome. When you're in the Caribbean, they're everywhere. So they're like a dime a dozen. Here, it almost looks out of place. Lenny and I have now moved this boat 9,000 nautical miles. That's about 11,500 normal miles, which is like crisscrossing the United States 3 times. So at 10 miles an hour. You can imagine that. So that's kind of an exciting milestone. Our course tonight will take us west. The wind will be mostly behind us. Hopefully we'll be able to sail without motor sailing. and we're excited to visit this final atoll that we're going to see called Rangiroa. And that'll make 4 atolls that we visited on this trip. And they're the 4 main ones that most people go to. There are dozens of others that are awesome to visit, but we're happy that we hit the 4 main ones and that we know what the whole atoll thing is all about. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill these engines. It has not been hot here because it's like becoming winter, which is great cruising season in the South Pacific. But it's so hot on this passage because we're going dead downwind just to the island we're going to, so we're having to motor. And we turned on the air conditioners in the salon because when the engines are on, the power's free, so you might as well turn the air on. And now we cooked steaks and chicken.
Cast spaghetti squash.
Yeah, and we're gonna have ourselves a nice dinner. It's morning, I just came up on watch, and Lenny is taking a nap, and we are pulling into the island of Rangiroa. 2 miles from the pass, and another sailboat's out here waiting for high tide like we are, and we'll probably head in there around 7:30. But it was a pretty good overnight sail, but this morning we have great wind, 21 knots. So I've got a reefed jib and a full main, but set way out, so we're not trying to move too fast because I'm sailing 9 knots. I'd rather be going about 6 right now. And the engines are off, so Lenny can sleep, so that's nice. And we're excited to check out this next island. We're arriving here, and we're gonna go through this entrance here. Now this entrance is narrow, nothing like Fakarava, so there could be a lot of current running in there. So we have some massive waves behind us. One wave landed in the dinghy. So ever since I talked on camera this morning, it's been mayhem. The dinghy flipped sideways, got 300 pounds of water in it, almost collapsed the davits. Never again will I go offshore, even for a short 100-mile trip, without having the cover on the dinghy. It wouldn't have happened. So that was just a lesson learned. I always cover it on passage, but I just thought a short hop between the islands, it wouldn't be a big deal. Great anchor.
So look, I think that's the restaurant. They haven't responded.
So this is our 4th atoll.
It's kind of crazy.
4th atoll.
We're like atoll professionals.
Yeah, we are. This is incredible. We're at this Josephine's restaurant here. Every table's full. But right now the tide is going out with a 20-knot breeze. And you can't really tell, but these are like 8-foot breaking waves in the inlet. This would not be a good time to come in. I'm glad we came in 5 hours ago. Wow. What did we hit, Ben?
We're in civilization, almost. But like, this is like so civilized. I can't even.
A beautiful resort with bungalows
like
over
real
the water
tables and stuff.
and a beautiful bar on the water. I feel like we're back in the Caribbean. In fact, I never knew how civilized the Caribbean is because I used to think that was remote. But look at this. 7-foot long shark.